Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Do you see me okay?
1 second here.
All right. Hi.
Hello, hello.
Hmm. Welcome, welcome.
All right,
Yeah.
see you.
See me? Perfect. Took a minute.
See you.
Oh, you sound great. Hi, everybody. How you doing? Hope everybody is having a good day. Give me a thumbs up if you are.
There's
Thumbs
mine.
up. Hello, hello.
Hello, everyone. Welcome in.
Yes.
Hi, Shanae. Thank you. We are.
Hi.
Ooh, so many thumbs.
Yay.
Good afternoon, Erin.
Glad you're having a good day, guys.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome.
Glad to see you all.
While we're waiting for everyone to come in, where are you guys all from? We like to hear where you're from and what the weather's like.
Aw, thank you. Welcome back to you, too.
Eventually, I'm going to remember everybody where they're from.
Genuine Beauty Create says Miami, Florida, and it's hot.
Nice, nice.
Happy summer. Erin says Pennsylvania, cloudy.
Cloudy, aw.
Not too bad. Gives you a little reprieve from the heat.
True. And the heat is coming.
Hope everyone's doing well.
How did everybody's solstice go?
Hi,
Wonderful.
Stephanie. Stephanie says Toronto, little rainy today.
Ah. Little rain is good. And don't forget, we're coming up to our retrograde as well, guys. That's like 5 days away. So I don't know about you. I've been feeling some of the shadow retrograde. It's definitely affected my dreams and my sleep.
So if you are feeling the effects of the retrograde, feel free to check out our retrograde survival guide.
Yes.
The video pinned right to the top of Rebecca's channel there.
Yeah. 3 tips to surviving retrograde.
Stephanie says, I'm scared, mine too.
Right?
Well, don't worry, you don't have to be scared, but you can definitely check that out and it will give you a bit more guidance on how to deal with that energy.
Yes. Yeah. Helps a lot.
All right, whenever you are ready, we can get started here.
All right. Well, hello, everybody. I'm Rebecca Dragonheart, psychic medium. I've been doing my work now for 33 years. Here on my live, we're going to do a Q&A session, and we're going to go through how you can get a guaranteed question answered.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome and welcome back. In order to get your questions answered here and be put on the list, you can click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and visit the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. And if you are having any issues making a donation, just make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in the bio. And we are just getting started here, everyone, so it is the perfect time to get on the list to get your questions answered. And we are going to go over our list to start with here. So if you've already donated, just keep an ear out for your names. All right, first up on our list here, we have Hema K, then Deanna V, then Stephanie Sigana, then Aaron Early, then Lara Gomez, then Greg P. And it looks like that's it for now.
All right.
All right, so not too long of a list, everyone. Still the perfect time to get on it. We will get through that very quickly.
Yes, we will.
And hi, Kayla. We're doing well. Thank you.
Yes. Hello, hello.
All right, back to the top of our list here. Our first questions today are from Hema K.
Hi, Hema.
Hema says, hey, ladies.
Hi.
I just got a job offer as AI engineer at a startup, but it requires me to move across 2 states. Is it a good decision to accept it, or should I wait for a better one?
I get a little bit of resistance. The only reason why I do is it doesn't feel like it's going to necessarily pan out the way that they're saying. So I do get a bit of resistance. I would say see what else you can maybe get before you actually do accept the offer. Tell them you need a little bit of time. Um, yeah, I really get a bit of resistance with you moving too far like that.
Hema's next question is, I just started talking to N. She visited my city for work and I brought her around for sightseeing. She's been hinting that she likes me. Do you see what's happening between us?
Well, there's definitely interest. I feel like it needs some time to flourish, but keep in contact, be very open, communicate a lot. That will definitely be nice.
And Hema's last question is, will Van like the postcards and gifts I sent her?
Yes. Yep. Very thoughtful, I hear.
All right, and Hema says thank you and have a nice day.
You too, honey.
Our next question is from Deanna V. Hello, Deanna.
Hello.
Deanna says, I'm playing house catering to him. He's enjoying benefits of me, yet has freedom at night, still leaving. I feel used. I need to tell him how this makes me feel. I matter to as I'm doing all right.
Mhm.
So insight on this?
I think the most important thing to understand is it's not that you can't communicate how you're feeling, it's how you do it, okay? So just make sure that you are doing it in a more gentle, less accusatory way, because I don't feel like that's what he's trying to do. I think he's still trying to navigate and still trying to make sure that it's safe for him to return to this commitment, okay? So I think acknowledge that with him and acknowledge also the changes that you have made and that you need a little bit more reassurances that things are moving in the direction that you want, but keep it pleasant, okay? So you can speak your mind a certain way that does come across, let's say, accusatory. So you want to make sure that you avoid that.
All right. Her next question here, Deanna says, I feel defeated. I have to remember my worth also.
Mhm.
I feel like I'm giving without receiving. It's not fair of keeping my energy clear, or it's not fact of keeping my energy clear. I don't think more so he'd rather live this lifestyle. I'm lost. What's coming?
So I'm not hearing that he wants this to continue like this indefinitely. Again, it's a slow movement in the right direction. So you just need to be patient, is what I hear. Okay, it is coming.
Deanna's last question is, do you hear the end of the month when I tell him I'd rather work on us without him here all the time feeling confused? Me literally acting like I'm his girlfriend, still watching his son, etc. Will we still work out?
So if you make that kind of a statement, you're going backwards. So I would say that that's not going to be conducive to what you're wanting. I think what you need to do is sit with your feelings. You definitely need to write things out so that you can get clear within yourself. Um, if you're waiting for somebody else and not feeling good within yourself, then you're going to continue to perpetuate the energy that you already have. So work on what you're feeling and leave him out of it. It's about you right now. And it's okay that things haven't necessarily fallen into place exactly how you expect them to. They are falling into place, I hear very clearly, okay? It's just, again, you need to be very careful about how you articulate your feelings.
All right, and that is it for Deanna. Thank you.
Okay.
And for those of you just joining us here, hello, welcome and welcome back. We're still just getting started, so it is the perfect time to get on the list. It is not too long at the moment. In order to get your questions answered here, you can click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and visit the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. And if you are having any issues making a donation, just make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in the bio. Thank you so much, everyone.
Mhm.
All right, next up on our list here, we have Stephanie Sigana. Hello.
Hello.
Stephanie says, Hi.
Hi.
My stepmom just told me that she and my dad are no longer going to New York City for the wedding in November. Will I still go regardless, or should I plan to go earlier in the year?
No, I hear you'll still go. Yeah.
Her next question is, you mentioned that I would finish my book next year.
Mhm.
Will launching it help open the door to my relocation, or is there another opportunity that plays a bigger role in making that happen?
No, I do feel like that is going to be a part of it. It's that and social media is what I hear. So launching the book, but also your social media that gets you where you're wanting to go. Yeah, with a relocation, it's those two together.
And Stephanie's last question is, my theater girls who lived in New York City in the past gave me a realistic picture of what life there can be like. It scared me and left me confused. Any messages about what this might look like for me specifically?
That's not the life that you're going to have. Your experience is going to be quite pleasant. You will be, what I get is a sense of home. So you're going to feel like you've gone home. It's not all the same for everybody. Okay. And realistically, what I hear is you'll be fine. You're going to do well. Yeah.
All right. And that is it for Stephanie. Thank you. Our next question here is from Erin Early. Hi, Erin.
Honey.
Erin says, my dad is home alone until the end of the month. Is this when he passes? It's been 6 weeks, as you said.
Yeah. So at the end of the month, I feel like it will be shortly after July starts. Yeah. Oh, okay. I heard 10 days.
All right. Erin's next question, she says, I am putting in the work with the inner circle. Will this also help me remember my childhood?
No, so I'm going to say yes and no. It's not going to jog your memories in the sense that you're asking, but working on your inner stuff is definitely going to shift you into a better understanding in a different way. What you need to remember your childhood, I hear, is some hypnotherapy. So I do feel like getting into like a hypnotic state and allowing things that you've blocked to come forward. You can do that with writing, automatic writing, but it takes a little bit more, you got to let go, and you can't necessarily do that very easily is what I mean. It's going to take a little bit more to get you to remember things from your childhood is what I hear. Okay.
All right. And Erin's last question is, anything my guides want me to focus on?
Well, I think for you more than anything, it's expanding forward. We're healing the past, but we're looking forward. Okay. The best way for you to build yourself up is the work that you're doing. And I do see for the next couple of years, the focus is going to be about your business and about your community and your connections and the forward momentum, not so much backward momentum. We have to clear the past is what I hear for you.
All right. And that is it for Erin.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from, sorry for Erin, that was anything my guides want me to focus on.
That's right. Yeah.
Perfect. All right, our next question is from Laura Gomez. Hi, Laura. Laura says, hi, Rebecca.
Hello.
What does Kyrie want to tell me? I keep thinking about him a lot.
Okay, so I feel a lot of fear energy. I do feel a bit apprehensive about it feels like like connection. Connection feels scary, or it feels like it's overwhelming or too much. So I would say that the message is help me bridge that. Help me make it happen without it having to be all, it feels like all me.
All right. And that is it for Laura. Thank you. Our next question here is from Greg P.
Hi, Greg.
Greg says, is the Minister of Tourism truly interested in my Western Wetlands Makeover project?
Yes, very much so, I hear.
Greg's next question is, if so, when will he be inviting me to present my makeover ideas?
I feel like it'll be about 6 weeks before you actually get in front of him.
Greg's next question is, will I get full political support to be able to carry out the project?
I don't get full political. Okay, I hear about 80%. So it's pretty good. It's just not 100%. So there is a bit of pushback.
Greg's next question is, you said I'd get a job in July. Can you describe the job?
So it has to do with nature. It really is more focused on, I feel like, repairing things. So I do feel like you're doing some kind of cleanups or some kind of preservations, that type of thing. And you are being compensated financially. So you're not doing it for free like you do sometimes. It is something that you're actually being compensated for. An organization as well is what I'm seeing. So you're kind of heading, I guess what it looks like is an organization that does cleanup or does preservation of areas that have been damaged.
Greg's next question is there anything I can do that will improve the chances of the Western Wetlands Makeover project?
Trust the process. I think the biggest thing that you can do is hand it over to your guides, the universe, the energy there. It's meant to happen. So you have to come into that alignment that it is meant to happen and accept that and just move in that embodiment of it. Okay.
And Greg's last question is, do my guides have any guidance for me on how to move forward with this project?
I think be very straightforward. Be very loud about the stuff that's happening. Don't just what I hear is don't just talk to a few, don't just talk to a handful of people. You need to make it very well um, aware for everybody. So we need to let everybody know about this project. It's not just a handful of politicians or a handful of people who are going to help with it. It needs to be, everybody needs to know what's going on, and they need to kind of be on board with protecting the wetlands and saving it and making sure things go smoothly. So that's where you want to actually use the energy and the momentum of people that care. So share it is what I hear.
All right, and that is it for Greg.
All
Thank you so
right.
much.
Mm-hmm.
Keep us posted on that, Greg.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from Talus L. Welcome back,
Hello.
Talus. Talus says, I sent Patrick a message last night. Did the message create a positive outlook on our connection?
I do get a yes there. It does feel to me like it's slow responses coming, but it does feel to me like yes, it did do what you intended it to do.
Their next question is Patrick my person?
I would say that Patrick has a lot of the traits of the person that you want. There are a few things that fall short. I would say about 75%, not necessarily your person, but has the characteristics of the type of person that you are asking for. Yeah.
Talus's next question is, does Patrick have deeper feelings for me than what he's actually showing or saying?
I feel like he's showing how deep he feels at this time. It does look like it will improve or that it is going to get deeper, but currently how he does express himself does feel authentic. So I don't feel like he's being deceitful or holding back.
Talus's next question is, what is Patrick's intentions towards me? He says he's not ready for a relationship, but keeps returning.
He's not necessarily being honest there. He's not ready for commitment. He still wants the connection. He still wants to be able to interact and engage with you. He just feels like he's not ready for that solid commitment quite yet. You got to give him some time. He'll come around, I hear. Yeah.
All right, their next question is, on Saturday night, Patrick and I had a deep convo that required me to be honest because I care about his future and well-being. Did he receive the message in a positive light? I want the best for him.
I feel like he did. I feel like what ended up happening is a lot of introspection. So thinking about what this means for him going forward, it expanded his understanding, I feel, and opened his eyes a little bit.
And Talus's last question is, will the conversations I've been having with Patrick improve our connection and bring us closer?
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right.
Hmm.
And that is it for Talus.
Okay.
Thank you. Our next question is from Brianne H. Hello.
Hello.
Brianne says, my boyfriend Brayden now hasn't talked to me in well over a week. I'm hurt and confused, especially since he's out with friends on social media while ignoring me. When do you see him talking to me again, or is he ghosting our 3-year relationship?
No, it does feel like a bit of ghosting, but not it's not the kind of ghosting you're asking. So no, he's not going to not talk to you again. I do feel like it is going to still be a few more days. I get early July, honey, so probably around the second or third.
All right, and that is it for Brianne. Thank
Okay.
you. And we are going to go over our list again here, everyone. So if you have donated to be on the list and you're wondering when you're coming up, or you're wondering how long the list is because you would like to get on it, again, we are going to go over that right now. Next up on our list, we have Diana H., then Kelsey M., then Chiquinta Thomas, then Steve Zulu, then Veronica Vasquez, then Jasmine D., then Rebecca Kira, then Susan Collins, then Chiquinta Thomas, then Victoria O., then Kai H., then LR, and looks like that is it for now. All right, so again, if you would like to get on that list and get your questions answered, you can click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and visit the bio. There you'll find the donate button, click your donation amount, and make sure to fill in all of your information. And if you are having any issues making a donation, just make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in the bio. Also, for those of you that did donate and you did not hear your name on that list there, don't panic. It can take a minute or two to be updated onto our list. So if you just finished donating, that's usually why you didn't hear your name there.
Yeah.
And if you would like to confirm your donation, you can always check in your email for a confirmation email or with our live support. They are happy to confirm you over there as well. You can find that through the bio. All right, now back to our list. Next up on our list is Diana H. Hi, Diana.
Hi, honey.
She says, hey, Rebecca and me.
Hello.
Since you said me and Yasser will have 3 kids and I'll get pregnant at the end of next year, can you tell me what signs from the universe that shows Yasser and me that we will have a baby together?
There won't necessarily be signs, but there will be, physical interaction, obviously. I think the most what you can look out for is that there'll be more communication and more time spent together physically. Yeah.
All right. And that is it for Diana. Thank you. Our next question here is from, one moment here, from Kelsey M. Hello.
Hi, Kelsey.
Kelsey says, will I hang out with Steven in person soon?
Still a few months, I hear.
Their next question is, what energy do you pick up between Kelsey, me, and Steven right now?
So you're still in the fresh new stage. I do feel like it's about discovering each other at this time. So we're still in that newness. That we'll call it the falling in love stage, is what it feels like.
And Kelsey's last question is, does Steven have romantic feelings towards me?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. And that is it for Kelsey.
All right.
Thank you. Our next question here is from, one moment here. All right, from Shakinta Thomas.
Hi,
Hello. Shakinta says, Jimmy's energy and feelings when I broke no contact last week. Does he want to start over romantically?
What I get is there is definitely a bit of apprehension and fear around it. I do feel like there is a desire to be together, but maybe not as committed as before, is what it feels like.
Her next question is, am I going to pass my second attempt for my head to chest assessment I'm going to turn in soon?
Yes.
And Chikinta's last question is Sean considering pursuing me seriously, or does he just want to stay friends?
This is definitely friend zone energy. Yeah, I don't get the lessness. Yeah, it's definitely friends.
All right, and that's it for Shakinta.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Steve Zulu. Hello.
Hello.
Steve says, hi, ladies.
Hi.
You mentioned that I'll be elevating in my life soon. Can you elaborate in what way I'll be elevated? Thank you.
Okay, so one is your self-assurance and your understanding of self, I hear, but I also do see physically. So I see a better home environment and I'm getting just more comfort. It feels like you get to do more things that you haven't been able to do because you haven't maybe necessarily had the means to do so. That's how.
All right. And that is it for Steve Zulu.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And again, for those of you wondering how you can get your questions answered here and be put on our list, you can click the picture. Oh, wait, 1 second here. Actually, let me just let you know that our list is closed for this live. So we're not going to be accepting any more new live donations. We're just going to be finishing off everyone who has already donated.
That happened quickly.
Yes. If you did not happen to get on the list to get your questions answered and you would like to stick around here, we do 5 free questions every 40K. So once we make it to our goal of 40K, we will do 5 free from the
Start
chat.
doing this.
That's right, if you would still like to get a question answered here. But again, other than that, our list is now closed for this live, everyone. Thank you so much.
Mhm.
All right, back to our list here. Our next question is from Veronica Vasquez.
Hi,
Hi,
honey.
Veronica. She says, how is my mom doing energetically?
You know, it's funny. I was thinking about your mom today. Energetically, I feel like she's just kind of hanging on. I don't get a whole zest for life kind of energy anymore. It feels like the battery is going down, 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 down.
Her next question is, Yaneli is finishing up her application for university. Is she still in time to get in?
She is cutting it close. I do hear she will still be able to put in her application, so they're not going to reject it just for it being so late. So I do hear yes. But yeah, she cut it close, is what I hear.
Her next question is, any messages from my guides?
I think the biggest thing that you need to hear is that there is a big change coming within the next 6 months. You're going to look back at life and one, be grateful and have a sigh of relief, but also recognize and realize you came through a lot and that you are in a better place. You know, it's this has been a trying time for you, but it is a very short period for where you're heading. Okay, your guides really want you to be reassured that things are getting better every day.
And Veronica's last question is, my finances are at the point that I need to use credit cards.
Mhm.
What do my guides say about my finances?
So in September, it looks like things start to shift for you. I do feel like you're going to still use your credit cards for the next couple of months, but by September, it feels like things start to move in a much better direction and that you will be financially okay. You won't have to worry about that anymore.
All right. And that is it for Veronica.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Mm.
Our next question here is from, one moment here, from Jasmine D.
Hello.
Hello. She says, hi, ladies. Hope
Hi.
all is well.
Thanks. You too.
Last we spoke, I asked if Don will ever commit to me, and you said it will take time.
Hmm.
But he canceled our plans last minute with everything. Is he worth the wait?
Oh, I think that is really subjective. I feel like for you, there is a better connection out there. What this energy does for you is it teaches you that self-respect, those boundaries that you need. So there is a lesson in this connection, but I do feel there is a better energy out there for you. This isn't the only one.
Her next question is, I really like Don, but
Mhm.
will he try to do something nice for me for my birthday, like a trip?
I don't see a trip. I definitely do see acknowledgement for your birthday, but it's not a big gesture. I don't see anything grand. Yeah,
And Jasmine's last question is, will my kids and I purchase our forever home next year?
2 years away.
All right. That is it for Jasmine.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hmm.
Our next question is from Rebecca Kira.
Hi, honey.
Hello. She says, hi.
Hi.
Are there any messages my spirit guides would like to share with me at this time?
So, right away they talk about your elevation in your spirit. So right now there's a lot of activation when it comes to your psychic abilities and things. So you want to start to embrace that side of yourself, is what I hear. You're very clairaudient. You're very empathic. I do get a lot of starseed energy with you, which means that you do have a bigger purpose for being here. This is the year where things start to wake up, is what they say. And then you're going to step more into your spiritual alignment and you're going to just start um, experiencing life in a whole new way, is what I hear.
All right. And that's it for Rebecca Kira. Thank
Okay.
you.
Hmm.
Our next question is from Susan Collins. Hello.
Hello.
Susan says, am I in the early stages of pregnancy?
No, no, I don't hear a yes there.
All
2 months away is what they say.
All right, that's it for her. Thank you. Our next question is from Shakinta Thomas.
Hi,
Hello
hon.
again. She says, why was Kyle staring at me so much today when he saw me? Is he in regret because he knows I'm done with him?
I definitely do feel like there was a bit of assessment there, seeing how you would react. There's a lot of regret. I'm going to say, yeah, there's a lot of regret, but the look was really just assessing things, assessing how you would respond to him, is what I hear.
All right. And that is it for her. Thank you. Our next question is from, one moment here, Victoria. Oh,
Hey,
hello.
Victoria.
Victoria's first question here, she says, does Jeremy have romantic feelings for me?
I do feel like there is crush energy. I would say though that this is not the right vibration for you. I do feel like you have somebody else coming in that is a lot more aligned, and they're coming in August, is what I hear.
Victoria's next question is, does Alex have romantic feelings for me?
Oh yeah.
And her last question is, will I end up in a relationship with either Jeremy or Alex?
No, you have a new energy coming in. Key name is what I hear.
All right, and that is it for her. Thank you.
Okay.
Our next question is from Kai H.
Hi,
Hi, Kai. Kai says, I know anything having to do with Melissa isn't even close to anything this year.
Right.
But is there anything I can look forward to this year in my life? I need the pick-me-up.
Well, I will say I do see connections. Not so much romantic right now, but I do see that there is going to be some new friends coming in, and I do feel like you have a lot more freedom to travel, so that's good. You do seem to have a desire for this really deep connection, which they're saying is coming, so don't worry about that. But focus on friends. Focus on gaining new friends, is what they say.
All right, that is it for Kai.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Mm.
Our next question here is from LR. Hello.
Hi.
LR says, hello.
Hi.
After we last spoke, I'm getting my blood done next week.
Good.
I know iron is low again. I'm thinking the perimenopause, anxiety, and relationship stress isn't helping.
No.
Will I be put on iron for 6 months again?
Oh, I hear you well. Yeah. I feel like you need about 4 different supplements actually. So just make sure that they're checking everything, okay?
The next question is, this relationship has caused me a lot of stress.
Yeah.
I've opened up to my friends and got S out of my house again. He's trying to break his boundaries.
Hmm.
I feel my health is more important.
Absolutely.
Is this the right way forward?
It definitely is needed. The thing is that if you don't have those boundaries and keep those boundaries, honey, you're going to get lost in the wave of things. So yes, it's very important to keep your boundaries and keep us at a distance, okay? Just for now, at least.
And LR's last question is, could you please tell me the energy of July going forward for me? As I know you said it will get better, but would it? She says, could you please tell me the energy of July going forward for me? As I know you said it will get better, but would it be 6 months to get my spark back?
No, it's not going to take that long. I feel like July for you is more of a rest month. So that is going to be where you recover. That's where you get back you. But your spark comes way before 6 months. I feel like you're going to find by the end of the summer, you feel more like yourself than you have in a while. Okay. So only a couple of months, honey.
All right, that is it for LR.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Our next question is from Corey G.
Hi,
Hello.
Corey.
Corey says, hi, y'all.
Hello.
May I have the current energy or feelings from Eric towards me, despite the time?
So I will say this, Eric thinks about you often, but there's still a big gap between the two of you. So I do feel like there's still some distance. We're going to have that distance for about 4 months, I hear. And then you guys start to repair that.
All right, and that is it for Corey. Thank
Okay.
you.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from, one moment here, from Janet V. Hello.
Hello.
Janet Ventura, who says, will I receive a good offer to change position or company by July or August?
No, I don't hear by those months. It feels like later in the year.
All right, that's it for Janet. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Rebecca Kira. Hello
Hi,
again.
honey.
She says, my older sister sees how hard our family works in the business,
Mm-hmm.
yet she never offers to help and seems indifferent, like carefree and like a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
I avoid arguing with her because I don't like to be around her, but
Yeah.
I wonder, what's the hidden reason behind her behavior towards us?
So I do feel like there is a little bit of jealousy. I will be honest, it does feel to me like she is very disconnected, and there isn't really a desire to help. There really isn't. So you're not imagining that. Really, you're not. Oh, sorry, honey.
Her next question is, a few weeks ago, my mother lost some of her keys, including the key to my car. Is it possible that they are still somewhere in the house or nearby? If so, could you give me any guidance on where we might find them?
I do feel like they're outside. It does feel to me like it might be in like a garage area. Dropped is what it feels like. So it does feel like they fell out of her bag, or where she had them is what I hear. So they are on the outside of the house is what I hear.
All right, that's it for Rebecca Kira. Thank you. And we are going to quickly go over our list again here, everyone. So if you have donated to be on the list and you are wondering when you're coming up, we're going to go over that right now. Next up on our list, we have Deanna V, then Zoriana C, then AJ, then Aaliyah Mitchell, then Danielle G, then Hope T, then Aaron Early, then Courtney H, then Grace M, then Sandra Phelps, and it looks like that is it. All right. If there was anyone else that did donate before the list was closed and you did not get your question answered and you did not hear your name on that list that I just read, please just head over to the live support now, send them the email that you used to donate, and make sure you stay in the chat with them until you get confirmed. And other than that, it looks like we just made it to our goal of 40K,
Good job, everybody.
which means we can do our 5
Free questions. Woohoo!
Great job, everyone.
Mhm.
All right, feel free to put in your name and one question here into the chat, but you can spam that as much as you'd like. We are going to do our 5 free now.
Mhm.
All right, our first free question here is from Candice, who says, will Bjorn and I reconcile romantically, please?
I hear you have somebody new coming in.
All right. Our next question is from Gemma, who says, am I meant to be with R?
Yes.
Our next question here is from Aaliyah, who says, should I switch my son's school to Dr. George Hall?
I gotta know there.
All right. Our next question is from Mauricia. Mauricia says, will I conceive in July?
I get 3 months before you conceive, honey.
All right. And our last free question here, just for the moment, is from Michelle, who says, will I be able to finish and pass my exams by Tuesday?
By Tuesday? I don't get a yes with Tuesday.
All right. And that is it for our 5 free questions. Thank you so much,
Yay.
everyone.
Yes, good job,
You
everybody.
guys are awesome for getting us to our goal. Our next goal is 80K. If we do make it there before the end of the live, then we'll do another 5 free questions from the chat. But don't worry, even if we don't make it, make sure you do stick around until the end, as we will be doing some giveaways at the end of the live. Yay! Also, just a reminder, everyone, that our list is closed for this live, so we are not taking any more new donation questions to be added onto the list. We are just finishing off everyone who has already donated. All right, now let's head back to that list. Next up on our list here, we have Deanna V. Hello. Deanna says, if I tell about feeling defeated, doesn't feel like he sees my growth to give benefit of doubt to come back now, will it allow him to not want to lose me and make him realize I'm distancing based off word usage? Not bad vibes, though, staying vulnerable.
So what I would say is the best way to articulate it to him is not necessarily like that. I would say to him that you are feeling very vulnerable and you feel like you are giving a lot and you just want to know that it's going somewhere positive. That's how we keep it positive. So it's getting his reassurances without accusing him.
All right. That's it for Deanna. Thank you. Our next question is from Zoriana C. Hi,
Hi, honey.
Zoriana. Zoriana says, hello, ladies.
Hi.
Hope all is well.
Thanks. You too.
Is starting a rental business a good idea?
Oh, I get yes. Yeah.
Our next question is, what to expect this summer?
So summer feels very relaxed. I do feel like it's more carefree than other summers. We aren't as stressed out or feeling the pressure as much. We're taking time for ourselves. It feels like you have been putting yourself first or are going to start putting yourself first a lot more this summer. And I do feel like a new energy is coming in for you as well. So there does seem to be somebody new coming into your life.
And Zoriana's last question is buying a home in my future?
Not yet. I do hear a yes, but it does feel like it's still a few years away.
All right. And that is it for Zoriana.
All right.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from AJ. Hello.
Hello.
AJ says, you mentioned that I would move to Pensacola, Florida in the future. What is the reason for this move?
It feels like opportunity. So I do feel like it is a job move.
Their next question is, I'm getting different answers regarding my love life, and now I'm unsure about what's next for me. And D, all of a sudden I'm anxious about our connection. Did the future of our connection change?
So what I hear is, no, I don't get that it's changed. I really do feel like the connection is there. What I get is that there might be a little bit of this push and pull for a bit before you get to the place that you need to be. But I don't get that the connection is gone. Not at all.
And AJ's last question is, do my guides have anything to tell me at this moment?
I think the biggest thing is you need to start clearing some of your inner thoughts out. So they show you writing, journaling. Okay. Journaling will be very beneficial, very helpful for you to just get into a good place within yourself. So what I hear from them and their recommendation is journal your thoughts and feelings. Okay, honey? It gives you the clarity you need.
All right. And that is it for AJ.
Okay.
Our next question is from Aaliyah M. Hello.
Hello.
Aaliyah says, hi, ladies.
Hi.
Is this the right move for Jordan and I to move into my aunt's house?
So I get yes. It will make things a little bit easier in some ways and a little bit more difficult in others. But yeah, it does feel like right now this is what you guys need. It is temporary, I hear, so it's not going to be long term, maybe the way that you're thinking, okay?
Her next question, Aaliyah says, financially, will we be able to afford the house?
Yes.
And her last question is, will my aunt and mom find a place in Nova Scotia when they go down for their trip in July?
Yes.
All right, and that is it for Aaliyah. Thank you.
Okay.
Our next question is from, one moment here, from Danielle G.
Hi,
Hello.
honey.
Danielle says, hi, ladies.
Hi.
BJ reached out to me and asked me to message him. I did, but he didn't respond yet. What did he want?
I do feel like he wanted to ask a favor, is what it feels like. So he wanted to ask something, and it does feel like it might be a little bit uncomfortable. So there might have been a bit of a never mind, I don't want to do it anymore kind of energy, is what I'm getting told.
Her next question is, if I reach out to BJ again through text or call, will he want to get together?
No, I don't hear that.
And her last question, Danielle says, will BJ go through with the wedding in July? It's been on and off twice.
So I feel like there is, yes. Your guides do say, yeah, there will be a going through with it. Yeah. So prepare yourself is what I hear.
All right.
Okay.
And that is it for Danielle.
Okay.
Our next question is from Hope T.
I
Hello.
hope.
Hope says, will I ever get married?
Yes.
Her next question is my current career / job long term for me?
The one that you're in right now, you're there for another few years, and then it does look like you expand into something else.
All right. And Hope's last question is, what is something my guides want me to know?
So you have a lot of creative energy that you're not tapping into, and one of the biggest things that you are missing out on is that release of creativity. So I do hear from them. Start doing some creative things. It can be painting, it can be writing, it can be whatever you feel is creative, but tap into your creative energy because it gives you a lot of momentum in the right direction. Okay.
All right, and that is it for Hope. Thank
Okay.
you.
Mhm.
Our next question here is from Erin Early.
Hi,
Hello.
honey.
Erin says, how do I let go of the past? Because just when I think I have let something go, it comes and hits me in the face.
Here's the thing about letting go of the past. We can't ever really like let it go. We have to process and work through it and just accept and understand what that gave us. What did the past teach us? If you never get to the point of understanding what the past meant, it's going to always come back because it's still a lesson that needs to be learned. Okay, so we have to process the past and we have to understand the past and we have to understand our role in that. Depending on what it is, looking at it from all angles always and just coming to a better understanding of what it was that caused you to have that experience. That's what the past is. That's how you're letting go. There's no other way, and it's only through processing.
Erin's next question is, should I not worry about remembering childhood right now and just focus on moving forward?
So it's not necessarily a bad thing to try to pull those memories back. But what I do hear is that there are certain things within you that you want to understand that you maybe feel like you can't understand because you don't have those memories. And that's not true. You can still understand those things. What you have to do is go back to as far as you can remember. And the more you work on it, the easier it will be for you to understand those parts of yourself, and you will be able to move beyond that. Okay, so the past is important, but you don't necessarily need to know all of the details right now. You do need to understand where it starts in your memory more so than where it starts in the past, if that makes sense.
All right, and Erin's last question is, I feel like a broken record with my pups. One went to his forever home last week. Yay!
Yay.
And Bud is still looking, and it's
Yep.
getting harder to not love him. When will he get his home?
I feel like it's going to be in the first part of July.
All right, keep us posted on that,
Yeah.
Erin.
Good
That's
luck,
it for
bud.
her. Our next question here is from, one second here, from Courtney H.
Hey,
Hello.
Courtney.
Courtney says, hello.
Hi.
You said that Manny would be receptive if I messaged him.
Mhm.
I messaged him a little bit ago and he hasn't answered yet. Just wondering if he will.
He will. It does feel like it might be another week or two before he does, though.
All right. And that is it for Courtney. Thank you. Our next question is from, I'm sorry,
That's okay.
from Grace M. Hi,
Hi,
Grace.
Grace.
Grace says, love and light, like always. Thank you for your time and energy.
You're very welcome.
Will July still bring financial relief?
I hear it will. Yes.
Her next question is, when do you see us potentially moving out of the RV park?
7 months is what I heard, honey.
Her next question is, what do I need to focus on these next few months?
I think the biggest thing that you need to focus on is the path that you want to take when it comes to career, is what I'm being told. Think outside of the box is what your guys are saying. Not always doing what you've always done. Do something different is what they're saying. Okay, and that will really bring you the reprieve you're looking for.
And Grace's last question is, when will the retreat I'm creating become a reality?
Mm-hmm. So it's not this year. It looks like it's going to be in the early part of next year, just after bad weather is what I'm being shown. So once the weather settles, so I'm going to say more late spring, early summer is what I hear.
All right, and she says, thank you so much. Hugs.
You're welcome, hon.
That's it for Grace.
All right.
Our next question is from Sandra Phelps.
Hi,
Hi,
honey.
Sandra. She says, good morning,
Good
ladies.
morning.
Hope all is well.
Thank you. You too, honey.
Do you think I'd be a good fit at working for Bailey and Bailey in Gig Harbor?
Yeah, you would. I think you'd be a great addition to any team.
Her next question is, how do you get an interview going tomorrow for this position? How do I get an
How does
interview?
she get it? I think what you need to do is contact them by telephone, not by email. So, or even in person if you can. I don't know how far away it is, but voice to voice is what I hear. Okay.
Sandra's next question is, do you still see Jake and I in a house in July sometime?
I do. Yeah.
And her last question is, do you see any other companies reaching out in the next couple weeks for job opportunities?
So I do feel like later on in July, not quite the next couple of weeks, but later on in July, there is going to be 3 contacts. So it does feel like yes, there will be, but it's later in July for those ones.
All right, and Sandra says, as always, thank you for answering my questions, ladies. Have a fabulous day.
You too, honey.
Oh, I see. Her second question was a typo. She said, "Sorry, how will the interview go tomorrow?"
Oh, it'll be fine. Yeah,
There you go, Sandra. No worries.
no worries.
All right. Our next question here is from Danielle Facio. Hi,
Hi, honey.
Danielle. She says, "Can you see how Rudy has been feeling lately since his falling out with our daughters?"
Very depressed. I hear very emotionally not okay, is what I hear. Angry all the time.
Her next question is, "Can you see how things are going between Rudy and Denise since the falling out with our daughters?"
It feels the same. I don't feel like there's been much of a shift between them. They always have like a hot and cold kind of energy, so I do feel like there's a lot of conflict in that relationship. But I don't feel like it's gotten worse. It feels the same to me.
All right. Her next question is, "I applied for 3 positions for a new school district. Can you see how this will go? Will I get the position at the school district?"
I do feel like you will be in that school district, so I get a positive. It does feel to me like not the first or the last one, the one in the middle is the one.
Her next question is, "Can you see how the next few months will be for me? Anything I should expect?"
I think the biggest thing is you do feel busy. I will say work is going to keep you very focused and definitely very busy. So I don't feel like you have a lot of free time in the next couple of months. What I am hearing is that you do have some old energies around you that you do need to clear out so that you can make room for the positive changes that you're asking for. So it's hard to move forward if we don't release some of that from the past, is what I hear.
Her next question is, "Can you see how the next few months for Rudy will be?"
I'm very stuck. Rudy's in the same pattern, same path, same momentum. There hasn't been much change and won't be much change, I hear.
And her last question is, "Any messages for Rudy and I, please?"
I think the biggest thing is just understand that he's not mentally always in the best place. I do feel like he fights depression, and so there are some good days, and then there's not good days. And when he has the bad days, they're very, very angry full. So he definitely does he struggle a lot with anger. And I will say he's not going to be able to fully get rid of that. So that does seem to be something that you will have to contend with for the rest of your life with Rudy, is what I hear. But it will get better in a lot of ways.
And her last little message here, she says, "Thank you so much for all you do and your
You're
guidance."
very welcome, honey.
That's it for Danielle.
Okay.
All right, and our last question here on our list is from Corey G.
Hi, Corey.
Hello. Hello again, I believe.
Yes.
All right. Corey says, "Does my grandpa Earl have a message for me?"
Hmm. So your grandpa does come in pretty often. I'm gonna say this. He talks a lot about your finances and he talks a lot about responsibility. So when he comes in, it's about helping you to do the right thing and make the right choices. He feels like the one that talks in your ear and talks you out of things about spending your money, is what I hear. So he's very, very frugal in the way that he feels about your loosey goosiness. So he's there to help you with that, is what I hear from him. That's his message, is that don't overspend, don't spend on stupid things, don't spend on things that are frugal. He's like, don't literally not that, not that, not that. Food is okay, rent is okay, that type of stuff is okay, but don't spend on other things. So that's his message. Sorry, he's very frugal.
All right, and that is it for Corey. She says, "Ha ha ha, that sounds like him."
Yeah, yeah. Oh, he's very like, no, no, not that, not that, not that. house, food. Yeah, you need those things.
All right, and that is it for our list here, everyone. Thank you so much. Don't go anywhere now. We have reached the end of the live, which means that we can start our giveaways. Yay! All right, so we're going to be doing 3 giveaways from the chat, everyone. Everyone who has been here before, please put your name into the chat with a purple heart, and we are going to get started on that now. Yay! Thank you so much, everyone.
Yeah, great live, guys. Ready?
Give them just another moment to put their names in
Sure.
here. How many scrolls would you like to do for the first
one?
one?
Let's do 5.
5 scrolls.
Yeah, sounds
good.
good.
1 second. All right, 5 you said.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, and our winner is Kelly. Kelly GS1.
All right, Kelly, you got a free question.
Yay! Congratulations, Kelly. Thank you so much for joining us yet again. All right, what you can do is head over to our bio, click the I am a winner button. There you can fill in all of your information and what you won. And make sure you do head over there right away, as you have only 24 hours to redeem your free question before it is gone. So head there now. Congrats, Kelly.
Yeah.
All right, our next winner, how many scrolls?
Let's do 4.
4 scrolls. Sounds good. All right, ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Our winner is Shanae.
All right, Shanae, what did you win? You got a free question.
Yay! Congratulations. All right, same thing for you, Shanae. You can head over to our bio, click the I am a winner button. There you can fill in all of your information and what you won. And again, thank you so much. Make sure you do head over there right away, as your free question does expire within 24 hours if you don't redeem it, okay? All right, congratulations, Shanae. And for our last winner, how many scrolls?
Let's do 3.
3 scrolls. All right, ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3. Our winner is Danielle Golden.
All right.
Yay!
What'd you get, Danielle? Danielle, you got a free question.
Awesome. Congratulations, Danielle. All right, so same thing for you. You can head over to our bio, click the I am a winner button. There you can fill in all of your information and what you won. Congratulations. Again, all of our winners, Kelly, Shanae, and Danielle, you have only 24 hours to redeem your free question before it is gone, so head over there right away.
All right.
All right. And looks like that is it here.
Okay.
For those of you who were here when we were talking earlier, if you weren't here, that is the shadow retrograde now. So if you have been feeling the effects of the shadow retrograde, you know, a hectic sleep or dreams, just a weighted energy, lots of old momentum coming back or old people coming back into your life, you can check out our retrograde survival guide. That is a video pinned right to the top of Rebecca's channel with lots of great tips. And it's just a great way to help deal with all of that crazy retrograde energy. Also, if you haven't already, we have a mailing list that where we do notify you whenever we go live, and it is just the best way to stay connected with us. For those of you that haven't signed up there, feel free to check that out again through the bio. All right, I believe that's
it. All right. All right, everybody, take care and have yourselves a wonderful day. We'll see you on the next live.
Bye-bye.